Both the Harford County Sheriff and State's Attorney know their decision to let Prince be tried in Delaware first on lesser charges may be disappointing for some, but they say it was a calculated decision.
You know, there's a lot of evil out there.
Harford County State's Attorney Joe Casserly came to the decision this weekend. He wants to outsource the justice to Delaware because, as he put it, there's simply no equal punishment in Maryland for what Rodney Prince did here last week.
I can only tell you how frustrated it is for me as a prosecutor to feel that the justice system does not have a proportional penalty for 3 murders and 2 attempted murders.
Casserly's thinking is that if convicted here on 3 murders and 2 attempted, the worst sentence Prince could receive is life in prison, and his office can only suggest no parole. In Delaware, a conviction on that attempted first-degree murder in Wilmington alone carries a life sentence with no parole. Harford County Sheriff Jeffrey Gaylor knows that will be disappointing news for some, but ultimately agreed with the calculated move to let Delaware go first.
There was a thought process or an expectation that he would face justice here first. But as you heard Mr. Casserly lay out in clear terms, the penalty has the potential to certainly not meet the severity of the crime.
Also in agreement that Maryland is soft on justice, the state's attorney's brother and state senator, Robert Casserly, today saying he will introduce a bill next year to bring back the death penalty, a targeted capital punishment bill, he said, aimed at the perpetrators of mass attacks and multiple homicides. His proposed method of execution? A lethal injection containing a mixture of heroin and fentanyl.
I know it's lethal. I'm assuming it's not that painful, because if it has any pain, because these guys keep doing it again and again. So this gets the message out that this is a lethal concoction. But my objective here is to enact a viable, targeted death penalty statute to deal with these mass shootings.
Now, State's Attorney Casserly says he still plans to try Prince here in Maryland. A timeline on when that could happen will depend on the Delaware prosecution.